Radio dial right here on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On Hot 702.5fm.com.
I shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now it's up now. What's up now from here? Oh, up now. Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? It's up now. Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here?
Las Vegas, it's your boy Sir Charles Tatum, back in the building, the Hot 702.5 FM, the hottest station in Las Vegas, the hottest station on the planet. And we're going up on this great Saturday, man. It's a great Saturday, man, to feel good. I just feel it in the air. I feel life. I feel happiness. I feel faith. I feel greatness. It's all in the grasp. It's all right in my fingertips, man. And one thing I've learned more than anything is timing, and there's no time for doubt. When they say give the person the benefit of the doubt, where's the benefit if there's doubt? There's no benefit in doubt, really. So you got to really understand today, people, when you're giving out advice to people, when you're giving out your opinion, let it be based around facts. Let it really come from a honest place. You have people that listen to reply, and you got some people that listen to learn. So you got to know who you're talking about. You got to know who you're talking to. You got to really use your all your senses today, because it's so easy to get tricked. It's so easy to fall for the BS. People will hide it, and then you'll have to see it in the end, especially when it comes to relationships. That's just as an example. The guy was all good the first 3 months, and then you discover something else about him. You know, he was insecure. He was really beat on women. He really was this. He really was that. You know, a lot of times we got to see it first when we first see it. Them red flags, we got to pay attention to them. Don't sign up for it if you just can't put your finger on it. When you just be like, it's just something that won't settle right in my spirit. It's called familiar spirits, people. Familiar spirits, where you actually been around that corner, you've seen that before, and you're familiar with it. Run, go the other way, because you've been there before. You've seen it. Don't be deceived by the same things over and over again. We can't keep on making the same mistake and expect to get different results. My name is Charles Tatum. I'm striving for greatness on a daily basis right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. We are up now, not next, not later, but right now, man. And being up now, it's a mind state. You have to really have your mind where it should be at. You have to really understand why people don't like you. You got to know how you rub people wrong. You got to know where you stand with people. And if you have to stand alone, then just stand alone. Because at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about your goals. It's about your dreams. And it's about how you feel when you lay down at night. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Did you give your best through the day? If not, keep going. My name is Charles Tatum. Once again, man, we're going to get this day started, man, with some West, some Vegas music, some Mouthpiece, man. We got some dope music tape, man. We got some dope artists in the city of Las Vegas. I can't wait. It is happening now, but it's a level that I want to see this thing get at. And, I can't wait for it to happen. So the people in the city of Las Vegas can actually get in a frenzy about it, man. We're going to get this thing going, man. This is West featuring Mouthpiece. Where's My Money? Right here on Hot 702.5.
You finna find out how to get this money. Yeah, it's the Mafia City Godfather West West.
And I'm Mouthpiece. And we are
Design Mafia.
Now, on today's episode of Where My Money At, we're going to teach you how to obtain and maintain an acceptable and respectable.
Where my money at?
Trap.
And fuck your fucking feelings, ho. Where my money at?
We feel.
Miss me with that small talk. Where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at?
Huh? What? Where my money at? Fuck your fucking feelings, ho. Where my money at? Miss me with that small talk. Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, where my money at? Huh? What? Where my money at? Where my money at? Ho, where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, where my money at? Text me before you call my phone. Where my money at? Bring my bag, don't come alone. Where my money at? Why you laughing but you broke with your funny ass? Oh, you think you pimping me? Yeah, none of that. Crying that it's so these fag hoes. They love the cap, designer dripping down to the flow. Add luxury tax, the only way I fuck these dog hoes is from the back. That's purse first, ass last with your choosy ass. Man, so you make bag moves with your goofy ass. I go booty back. Ain't getting no McLubbin over this way, bitch. Think super bad. Motherfucker got my own problems. Fuck yours with your stupid ass. That shit pathetic. I ain't sympathetic. I'll give it credit where the money at, motherfucker. Ah. Huh? What? Where my money at? Fuck your fucking feelings, ho. Where my money at? Miss me with that small talk. Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, where my money at? Huh? What? Where my money at? Where my money at? Ho, where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, where my money at?
She playing, I really trying to I'll put it later. What's up, nigga? My nigga. Where my motherfucking money at, my nigga? Hell no, this nigga been playing, my nigga. You know, man. So fucking dead, man. Hey, it's mine. What the fuck? Come on, cuz. It's left in my gas money, bro. Meet me down at 10 o'clock tonight, my nigga. I'm killing you and him. You don't have my money, my nigga, on that shit. I'm smoking you too, cuz you came with cuz. He just came over. I don't give a fuck. You better be with him on Donna, nigga. Ain't on me. 949.50. I ain't in the game. Oh my.
1, 2, 3, 400. What the fuck is that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where my money at? 1, 2, 3, 400. What the fuck is that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where my money at? Run it back. All the weed man need another 100 sack. Man, fuck all that. As a matter of fact, I need 100 pack. Look in my eyes, all you see dollar signs. I need 100 racks. Y'all some haters. I can't count no paper unless it come in sacks. Rack it up. Y'all better back it up. I'm finna bag it up. Double check my count. What's the amount? This shit. I'm all in my account like an accountant. Yeah, I'm fast as fuck. See why you niggas mad, but y'all ain't mad enough. I'm acting up like.
Huh? What? Where my money at? Fuck your fucking feelings, ho. Where my money at? Miss me with that small talk. Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, where my money at? Huh? What? Where my money at? Where my money? Where my money? Where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at?
I know you seen them on the net, splashing, and they still owe you money. You like, where my money at? Yeah. Shouts out to West Mouthpiece, man. Dope video. It's a lot of people shoot videos over here where the station is, man. Shouts out to Hot 702.5 FM, man. Shouts out to Weezy Believe It, Taylor Weeze, streaming on all platforms, man. Read 9 streaming on all platforms, man. Shouts out to Tori Beauty right here on Instagram also. Shouts out to everybody on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Man, it's a great Saturday, man. It's a great day to be alive, more than anything. The great thing about life is that you can always change. You can always get yourself together. It ain't never too late to get yourself together. From being young or old, the best thing you can do is listen. You know, I tell my kids all the time, man, you better listen right now because you don't want to get older and be like, dang, I should have listened when Pops was telling me. That's one of the worst things we could do is not listen. So if you're listening right now, it is never too late. You can change your situation right now. You can change it right now. When I say right now, right now. All you got to do is a made-up mind that I'm tired of my old ways. I'm tired of what I'm doing. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give the right way to try. This is something that I've learned also. If you can't do wrong right, at least try to do right right. You know what I mean? Some people can't even do wrong right. Literally. You know what I mean? So you might as well try to do what's right and do it right if you can't do what's wrong right. Because it's a lot of people that's in the way. It's a lot of people that's just out here doing ill acts. And it really comes from being boredom. You know, not occupied, not having occupied time, not having things to do. And when you don't have anything to do, you're going to commit some ill acts. And this is all because of, you know, boredom sits in. So somehow, some way, you must get yourself entertained. You got to get yourself involved in things. Find out what you like. Find out what you don't like. From books to whatever it may be. It's to the point that where we have to challenge ourselves today. We have to see what we're made out of. If you've been smoking, drinking, gambling, cursing, lying, doing all these things for like over 5 years, now this thing becomes a habit. You got to wake up. You got to do these things on a daily basis. The guys that sit in front of the liquor store, they get up every day and you see the same people in front of the liquor store. That's their life. What is your life like? You know what I mean? And if your life is that interesting, put it on display so somebody can see that everybody ain't really living it the way they say it is. I had to tell my friends that social media, a lot of people try to keep up with what's going on with social media because they see people taking pictures, they see them out to eat, they see them doing this, and that one picture makes it look like they're doing a million things. And all in honesty, they're just taking a picture of their food. It's our imagination that where we take and put 100 on 10 when it's really just the person just took a picture of their food at home, at the table. It's not even a restaurant. But it's our imagination today, people. So knowing that we can alter people's thoughts, you ought to do it on purpose. You got to find a way to make a million love it. It's an old saying that says you can make $1 million if you can make 1 million people love it. So all you got to do is just make 1 million people love it. Your single, your slogan, your T-shirt, whatever it may be, you just got to sell it 1 million times. And if you can sell it 1 million times, you can make you some money and you can actually live a life that is meaningful. Money doesn't fix everything, people. It don't. But I'd rather have what they say. I'd rather have those money problems than those broke people problems. You know what I mean? Because when you broke and you at the bottom, people start doing scandalous stuff. You know what I mean? You got to watch people because now all you in the same boat. Now this today, you got to tell yourself that I'm not in the same boat with certain people. I am not in the same boat as failures. I am not in the same boat as people that's not going to make it. I'm in a different boat. I'm on a boat to where I'm on my way. You know what I mean? I'm on a boat to where my name will be in lights. I'm headed somewhere. So you got to separate yourself, people, from people that's not going somewhere and the people that are going somewhere. And you get your name attached to it, you get your foot in the door, and you let these people know that you're here to stay. You ain't going nowhere. Man, Sir Charles Tatum in the building, man, striving for greatness on a daily basis right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. Shouts out to Hot 702.5 again. Make sure you guys download the app. If you guys want an interview, hit us up. We guys got you. If you want your music played, hit us up. We got you. People, it is so easy to make it happen. So easy to make it happen. We make it hard. This thing is easy. We make it hard. Just stick to the 1-2. Stick to the basics, man. Stick to what's simple, man. Simplicity is genius. Just keep it simple, man. We're going to keep this thing going, man. We back to back with it, man. This is J Diggs, West, Pimp Juice, Reeks, right here on Hot 702.5.
Where's J Diggs at? Where's J Diggs at? Las Vegas, bitch.
Told her she can ride with me if she tryna get a bag up. Got a cute friend, bitch broke, told her bag up. We gon' do it moving to this money bag. tell her go and it's a given. And everything she touch, she gon' rush it to the ism.
She ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I make your bitch true. She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came with blues. All of these jewels, I got the jewels.
I'm Mr. French caramel latte for Starbucks, bitches. The sauce is picante, the drip kamikaze. Thoroughbred, tear up the track, call it Ferrari. Connected like Chinese letters, Mr. Miyagi. All about the cake in the sin, call it devil's food. Devil dickin' bitches for the revenue. Corporate carnivores, asphalt animals. I told y'all niggas ain't want smoke, they want edibles. I ain't just paved my own lane, I made an avenue. Innocent WA, yeah, I got an attitude, bitch. Ooh, you know I got that cheat code. And this game get deep, I need that D.O.
She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I make your bitch true. She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I got the pimp jewels.
She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. And she attract the millionaires and she bring dope. I got the dick, the bitches say should be illegal. She like my rap and love it better when I sing. No, I pull up, eat that pussy, hit it from the back. And if it's any good, then I'ma double back. She tell me she love me, I smiled and then I fucking laugh. Grab my chain, pistol off, that's a bitch, I'm done with that. Diamonds on me, that ain't got no flaws. And she love me in designer, but beg me to take it off. When I think about your bitch, all I see is a withdrawal. And if you comprehend, you understand you took a loss and your bitch done.
She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I make your bitch true. She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I got the pimp jewels.
Hey, bitch, say, bitch, this some player shit. Fuck what you saying, I ain't the one to be playing with. Drippin' flavor from Vegas to Anchorage, the women's favorite. I'm leaving if she ain't speaking my language. Yeah. Cash, grass, or ass, baby, you know the math. Wanna smoke and laugh, got the dro stash in my shoulder bag. From Acanelli to Nelly, it's tatted on my belly. God forgive me for what just happened in this telly. Half an hour shower, feel like pin powder, baby, fresh out. Illuminate the Mercedes emblem when I step out. Watch out. Ooh, decorated with jewels, talking designer shoes. I'ma change the whole mood.
She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I make your bitch true. She wanna ride, but this ride, it ain't free though. She can be bad and bougie, but she can't be broke. No, I came in with blues. All of these jewels, I got the pimp jewels. 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 I got the pimp jewels.
You know how it go. Little baby should be looking on the show. And her mama don't even know. See you 3 or 4. We see you the
Las Vegas legends. That's what we are right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. Shouts out to Las Vegas legends, man. William Hill on this great Saturday. Man, I'm putting it together on this great Saturday. We got to make it shake by all means necessary. If you're a real Vegas dude, man, you done put some tickets in. That is one thing I can say that is kind of attached to us when it comes to Vegas and, the music and the betting and, $5 parlay ain't gonna hurt. You know what I mean? That keeps you from robbing somebody. You know what I mean? This is the free way to get money without robbing or stealing or selling drugs. If you can hit you a ticket and just be good at it, you could actually live off this, man. I know some people that actually just handicap. They bet every day, and they put it to it. It's just all about discipline, man. Shouts out to TDK, the great, man. Got a track with TDK. East God Selly, man, that's on the way, man. We finna turn this thing back up this summer. Shouts out, man, to everybody that's been patient with me with this music. Everything costs, we know that. You want to do it a certain type of way, so it's a must that you gotta do it a certain type of way. If you ain't gonna do it right, don't do it at all. And they say, if you want something done, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. And that's what you got to be at. You got to be at the point to where, you know what, I want this done a certain way, so I'm going to do it. You can't sit back and talk about somebody doing something if you're not doing nothing. If that's the case, if they're not doing it right, get up and show them. Get up and show them how it's done. You got a lot to say on the sideline, but you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Get up and do something, man. Show us how it's done if that's the case. People, help is on the way. You are the help. We got to understand where we play our parts at in this thing. It's only because a lot of people hasn't stepped up that this thing is not working. It's not working because a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines, sabotaging, backbiting, not supporting. So it's not going to work. We need everybody to participate in this thing. Everybody. If you support me, if you watch me, you should watch Las Vegas Legends. You should watch all the other podcasts. This is just how I feel. This is how I feel. If you are watching The Fifth Element, you should be watching my show. If you're watching my show, you should be watching The Fifth Element. If you're watching The Fifth Element, you should be watching Code 7. If you're watching Code 7, you should be watching Las Vegas Legends. Everybody should have the same numbers or more. Everybody. Because we're doing it for the same reason. You can't expect to get on and you're the only person doing it. You know what I mean? It gotta hit from all different angles. Shouts out to TDK again. He come from a different era where it was hand to hand. He was rapping when it wasn't popping, when the Vegas media wasn't there and this and that, all the outlets and things like that. And to see it, you know what I mean? And to see where it's at now, I'm playing some music on my show that actually came from a time, probably maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Shouts out to Tatum Truth, just tapped in, man. If you guys have not followed up with Tatum Truth, man, follow up with Tatum Truth. He got great things going on in the city. He's actually, he even putting on artists, man. The dude is doing this thing, man. And this is a great example, how I was saying, if you're going to support somebody, support Tatum Truth, support somebody that's out here doing it and can actually make this thing happen. Everybody should be there because it's a Vegas thing. It's happening. It just may not be happening the way we want it to happen, but it's happening. Tatum Truth is doing his thing, and he's inviting other people in, other artists and stuff like that. So it's happening. It's happening right now. You should get excited because it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's just about support. It's only one Taylor Weeze, so everybody should support him, and everybody know he's good. You know, from Tony B. Williams, he's starting to do Sunday nights at a restaurant. And he's going to be playing music while you sit down and eat and do this. I said about time to Tony B. because it's like, you know, he can get a designated spot where people can actually come see him. So he put himself in a great place where it's food, it's elegant, and it's a great place to take your woman for a date. You know what I mean? Something seductive, sexy, different, some different vibes with some food and a violin. So people, your time will come. You just got to stick to your guns. You can't give up. Now ain't the time for me to give up. Now ain't the time for anybody to throw in the towel because we done came too far as a whole from where we at to where we used to be at. But it is some, I don't know what it's like in other cities. I know what it's like in Las Vegas. I don't know what it's like in Atlanta. I know what it's like in Las Vegas, though. It's a little haterism going on out here. It's a popularity thing, but hey, you can't hate on nobody. If they popular and you not, then that means you need to do something. You need to step your game up. If it's a popularity contest, then get popular. Shouts out to Big Connie P, man, doing her thing, man. But get popular. Do whatever you got to do to beat the odds, to pass people up, to make a print, to get your name out there. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you do, but just don't step on no toes. You know what I mean? Just don't step on nobody's toes, because then that's when there's a problem. You know what I mean? Do what you do, but just stay over there with it. But do whatever you got to do to draw more attention to yourself. They say, I want to be set on fire. Well, throw some gasoline, and then you light a match. There you go. Now you on fire. But you got to find some way to draw more attention to yourself. How do you draw a crowd? That is the question. How do you draw a crowd? How do you draw more people to you? How do you make people see you interesting? How do you make people laugh? Why should these people come see you? And you got to have a million reasons. And you got to be all of that. You got to be an interesting person and put it on display. Bottle it up and find a way to sell it. Make appealing to your peers. This is what you got to do. We have to find different ways to make it happen by all means necessary. It is Las Vegas, man. Ain't no place like it. It's about to heat up. And if you ain't got nothing planned, if you ain't got no picnics going on, if you ain't doing nothing as an artist, you should be putting on picnics. You should be finding a way to throw on shows for yourself. That way you can make your own money. You ain't got to get no promoter, nothing. You making your own money because you're putting on your own shows. The dude LaRussell, he do it out his backyard. Come on, man. It ain't no way you should not be doing something. Shouts out to Connie P. She did a car wash right up the street. Las Vegas Legends was there. Vegas Lit was there. I've seen it. I sat back and watched it. But she's drawing attention to herself. Don't get mad for somebody out there trying. Do it again, Connie P. Keep on doing it. You know what I mean? You can't stop. You got to keep doing it. You got to find some way to keep on drawing attention to yourself. And you're doing a good job. It ain't you. It's us. It's the people that's not supporting. It's the people that's hating. It's the people that's sabotaging. It happens. But you just got to keep going, man. Vegas music is on the rise, man. We got this thing going. We got this thing moving. We got this thing jugging. And we're going to keep it going, man. Especially right here on Hot 702.5, man. This is Chosen Rue. I'm taking you back with no tent right here on Hot 702.5.
Studios, Look, never let a bitch interrupt till I wait till I'm finished. 5 cars deep on the west and the whips ain't tinted. And every nigga around me, you know damn well with the business. Ain't every nigga around me who wasn't around when I wasn't winning. She gon' throw it for the night, and I'm gon' pull up with the Sprite. See deep throwing, then I like her, yeah. I got them shooters who ain't scared to go out of town. So you try to lead it, gunning you down. I still got brothers I can never hug again unless I go back to the pen, but I won't. I still got thotties who paying for prior relations who think I love them, but I don't. I still got previous convictions that won't let me rent no apartments. I can't pass the scope. Niggas be sleeping on roofs and for not even knowing the demon already awoke. You think I'm a rapper, I'm really a killer who hide behind all these fucking smiles, knowing that you never know all the pain I suffer when nobody else is around. I swear I was spitting the shit they would sell to my mama that she would smoke out of them vows. Las Vegas, take a look at your child. They used to hate on me, look at me now. A lot of these niggas be killers, but how many niggas gon' really take that shit to trial? Knowing you spending the rest of your life in them gates, but handling it with a smile. Knowing the riot can go up and child, and nobody answers your call when you down. God forgive me if I don't make you proud. God forgive me, I know I let you down. Yeah, yeah. But this Carmageddon for they past defenses. My childhood was so fucked up in a way, I'ma end it with a tragic ending. Catch me out with the baddest bitches, and it's my pleasure, but it's back to business. And I hit it with the dick, have her acting different, and I'm running up the numbers like a mathematician, like yeah. These hoes all sack chasers, yeah. And my dick make her get back braces. I've been shooting since baggy jeans, 5XTs and fat laces. My niggas all bag chasers, and we hustle up and throw fat H's, like yeah. Never let a bitch interrupt till I wait till I'm finished. 5 cars deep on the west and the whips ain't tinted. And every nigga around me, you know damn well with the business. Ain't every nigga around me who wasn't around when I wasn't with it. She gon' throw it for the night, and I'm gon' pull up with the Sprite. See deep throwing, then I like her, yeah. And I got them shooters who ain't scared to go out of town. So you try to lead it, gunning you down. These rappers be selling you half the truth, and you buying it like it's packaged food. We murder because we had to do it. There's nothing left that I have to prove. I got them shooters who blaspheme, who speak on the God, they blasted you. Even when solo a pack or two, they will adjust everyone's attitudes, yeah. Ammunition, yeah. 40 with extensions, yeah. Meet me in the trenches, yeah. I don't even witness, yeah. Shorty got a husband, yeah, but still wanna be my mistress, yeah. You know I'm with the business, yeah. But keep it at a monetary friendship, yeah. My niggas all in the streets, y'all niggas never involved in the streets. We pop like 5 of their asses, but really was only supposed to be talking in 3. Come down to Vegas and party with me. The hatred you got is some sort of disease, but let one of y'all run up on me. I promise he find out it ain't what he thought it would be, yeah. But this Carmageddon for they past defenses. My childhood was so fucked up in a way, I'ma end it with a tragic ending. Catch me out with the baddest bitches, and it's my pleasure, but it's back to business. And I hit it with the dick, have her acting different, and I'm running up the numbers like a mathematician, like yeah. These hoes all sack chasers, yeah. And my dick make her get back braces. I've been shooting since baggy jeans, 5XTs and fat laces. My niggas all bag chasers, and we hustle up and throw fat H's. Like, yeah. Never let a bitch interrupt till I wait till I'm finished. 5 cars deep on the west and the whips ain't tinted. And every nigga around me, you know damn well with the business. And every nigga around me, when I wasn't winning. She gon' throw it for the night, and I'm gon' pull up with the Sprite. See they throw, and then I like her, yeah. And I got them shooters who ain't scared to go out of town. So you try to lead it, gunning you down.
Hey. Chosen Rule, man. It's over here, somewhere else. Chosen Rule, man. No tent. Man, one thing, man, this dude, Chosen Rule, he got the voice. He got the style. He got the sound. He's really from it. You know, it's supposed to hit a certain type of way. You know what I mean? It's a difference when some people feel that they're entitled because they come from it. Mostly all of us come from it in a sense, somehow, some way. We are breaking generational curses. We all got one in our family, from a crackhead, a thief, a gay, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? It's all in all families. There's no such thing as a functional family. No such thing. I guarantee you, if you got money, then you got problems that money can't fix. A lot of people, not a lot of people, let me say this. I've seen a lot of families, people that have money and the kids strung out on drugs, they out in the streets, they was turned on to things at an early age, you know what I mean? Some things that money exposed them to that they just shouldn't have got exposed to. Now these kids, you can't get them to do right. They can't get on their feet. Maybe they should have been in a hard times. Maybe they should have came from a family without money. You know what I mean? Versus having a family with money. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, dude, let me trade places with you. Let me have your mama. Let me have where you stay at and you have where I stay at. Because people want to trade places with you in a sense. They want your lifestyle and you want their lifestyle. I've seen it with my own eyes, people. But this is where we set the line. This is where we begin to build on the future. When you have kids and you tell them, hey, this is where I came from, and you ain't got to do this. I see so many young kids that's trying to do what their daddy did. Their daddy was a gangster, and now they feel like they got to be one. You grew up on the west side. You took your kids from the west side. Half of these kids are born in the suburbs. They are not born on the west side. They ain't grow up the way we did. They live in Summerlin. They live in Aliante. They live on different parts. They don't come from it like that. But one thing that is in them is you. You are in them, and that's why they act the way they act, because you was a bad kid. You understand? What goes around comes around, even if it's through your kids. I've learned that. I promise you, it will come back to your kids. You think you did it, and no. When I see my kids and they do certain things, I say, you know what, Charles? You wasn't innocent. You wasn't, I wasn't a bad kid, but I wasn't always good either. So understand that, people. Everything comes back somehow, some way, man. And there's no room for doubt, man. There's no time for doubt. You can't, if you're doing this, if you're doubting yourself, you shouldn't be doing it. If anything that you're doubting, you shouldn't do it. So if you got to doubt it, don't do it. If this is going to work, It's no. Have a made up mind about it. No, feel confident about your decisions. You have to make decisions from a sound mind. That's why it's best sometimes to be sober as much as possible. So you can come with a sound mind. You can make a sound decisions. People, we make mistakes just by rushing it. It's okay to say no. Those are your feelings. You are entitled to them. Stand on that. Stand on that no. I don't want to do that no more. I'm tired. I just don't want to do that no more. I'm making a change. Let's keep this thing going, man. I'm going to take you guys back, man. This is Trey Bizzle, man, with members only, right here at 702.5. Let's get it.
Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Members only. Members only. Members only. It's a private party. Hitman B. Members only.
drugs. When I be with the gang, I get sloppy drugs, get the hiccups. I know I can do that type shit, that's what they here for. You watch my back, I'm watching yours. You in the vet, I'm in the form. I bring my heat, so give me yours. If we see ops, that's when we scorn. It might not need the heat. Lovey say if he see the ops, he just might beat him, P. Mike Weeds always black out, but he gon' keep a heat. Might not remember what happened, shit, we gon' let it be. If you ain't a man, the fuck out. On the guy. If you ain't a man, the fuck out. On the guy. Hey, gang member shit ain't no membership that can get you this. Brody told me calm down, Bizzle, we gotta get through this. And still screaming free Slick Rick, that's how we got in this. Young nigga rolling around just trying to pop some shit. Ignoring all of the homies, they wanna politic. Pluck a nigga like a bad kid, they don't want none of this. Unless it money to fall, he might just kill some shit. Long live all of the members that couldn't make it here. Ay, you know it's Bunny Gang. Let a nigga try snatching chains, we gon' be on his brain. Gang, yeah, you know we love you, Twain. Still trunking threes for insane, we pressing everything. If you ain't a man, the fuck out. On the guy. If you ain't a man, the fuck out. On the guy.
Members only, man. Still got motion around here at Hot 702.5, man. Still got that great sound, man. Shouts out to Trey Bizzle, Hell Gang Hitty, man. Dope track, man. And you know, I still play it because everybody ain't heard it. And I've played that song probably more than anybody else I know. I've played it and played it and played it, and I still play it. Because it's just like, you don't want people to miss a good thing. People are not hip to a lot of music. It's some music I'm not hip to. I'm the type of person, when I look for music, I look for the best song on the album. If it's number 3, then that's what it is. But I'm always scanning through the album to find that one track that I know I can just play over and over again. So that's what I look for even when I make music. I try to make music that you can play over and over again, that one track. So if you got that one track on your album, send it my way. I guarantee you it will get played for years. As long as if it's that one track, it's going to get played the way it's supposed to get played. I love putting people onto new music, dope music. Shouts out to Dope Mills. He got a track that I still play to this day. Still to this day, man. You know, it's just one of those things that I think when people miss it, you're supposed to remind them that, hey, you missed this. You know what I mean? Everybody wasn't there, so you got to play it. You got to play it for them. You know, if you're having a function this weekend or something like that, put on some Vegas music for them. Shouts out to Las Vegas Legends. We had a conversation. He was saying, you know, when he get around certain people, he play the best of what we got out here. And that's what you should do. You should play the best of what we got when it comes to people. You know, we can put on some Larry June, we can put on this, we can put on that, but sometimes we got to be stingy. We got to put ourselves on a Vegas music fast. That where you only playing number of Vegas music. When you pull up to the store, when you pull up wherever you at, you bumping a Vegas artist. And that's how we going to make it happen, man. But getting behind each artist, it's too many songs to get behind. You know what I mean? That we actually can, because a lot of people got good music. A lot of artists got great music. And the simple fact that it hasn't spread around through the whole city. It hasn't hit the Latinos. It haven't hit the whites. It haven't hit the blacks. When you go to these concerts, you see majority more white people sometimes than you see the black people. And they know all the words to the songs. So we talking about white, Hispanics, Asians. All these people is the culture of hip-hop, not just black people, because it's past black people now. Now, what we got to do with Vegas music, we got to get the white people, the Hispanics, and the Asians in our city to listen to it. It just can't be black people listening to Vegas music, because all the black people don't listen to it. So we got to find a way to get other people involved. It'll be a beautiful thing to see the whole city of Las Vegas accepting Vegas music. Your neighbors, everybody know who Hitman Beats is. Everybody know who Doe Mills is. Everybody know who Taylor Weeze is. That is a beautiful day when the whole city know your name. Until that day, you got your work cut out. And if you got to do poster boards, if you got to just find a way to get your name ringing around this city, that's what you got to do. A lot of times they say you got to make the news. You got to do something to make the news. But you ain't got to do nothing crazy. You don't. All you got to do is just think of a great idea, and then you call the news and say, hey, you know what? I got a great story for you. It's called putting on your thinking caps, people, today. And that's what you got to do. You got to put on your thinking cap. You got to get creative. It's just like show and tell. What are you here to show the world today? What do you want the world to see? So if you had your 15 seconds of fame, what would you do with that 15 seconds? That 15 seconds is going to determine if people are going to buy your album or if they're going to listen to you or not. So you got 15 seconds. Now, what you going to do with your 15 seconds? That's all on you. Your life, your career, your goals, your dreams, it's all about you. I said yours. So it's yours at the end of the day. And if it doesn't happen, it's only because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't take the proper steps. You didn't take it serious. You didn't put enough oomph into it. You didn't put enough heart into it. You only gave 10%. You didn't give 90%. You didn't give 50%. You did not even give your all. So you got to really, really give your all to this thing, man. You got to want it more than anybody. When I say give your all, I mean your all. You got to know that you're giving your all of your heart. Put your whole heart into it. And then you can say I quit because I put my whole heart into it. But if you haven't put your all into it, you cannot expect to get great results, people, when you know you ain't put your all into it. And that's what it is. Shouts out to Corey Tatum, man. I only knew, he said, well, his 15 seconds, he's going to help someone else. And that's what, hey, that's big. I see people doing this off of acts of kindness. You know, I don't know if it's staged or what, but off of acts of kindness, people are getting blessed. But you got to understand, we do live in a world where anything is possible. Anything is possible. Miracles happen every day. Miraculous things happen every day. Good things happen to people all the time. It's just not being publicized. It's just not being, on TV. So you have to be that person today. Excuse me. If you want something done, get up and do it. If you want it done a certain way, you definitely got to do it. But people, believe it. There is no time for doubt, not in this music industry. There's no time for doubt when it comes to your goals and your dreams. You cannot doubt at all. You got to be sure of it. And when you're sure of it, you act on it. You should have a boldness about you. You should have a confidence about you. When you walk in that building, they know that you are somebody. They know it's something about you. They just can't put their finger on it, but they know that you somebody. Wear that today. Own that today. Man, we're going to keep this thing going, man. This is one of my favorite tracks, man. It's a great summertime track. It's a great track that the whole city need to hear. You know what I mean? So if you haven't heard it, here's your chance to hear it now, man. This is Crooklyn, man. All in one. Right here on Hot 702.5.
Ratchet bad bitch and a lady. For a ratchet bad bitch and a lady. 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 All in one, you just might fall in love. Next to the ceiling, the windows keep fogging up. You about your business, the money keep calling up. Red and her family, only thing she brawling for. In the streets, girl, they put respect on your name like you rapping Bird Gang, and that is all I need, girl. You just the kind I like. You work your 9 to 5, then you head straight to OT, girl. You not a rat, you just share common facts that you both to chase down cheese, girl. You keep your nails on every week, you stay on fleek, what I need, girl. Ass on fat, go and show a little cheek, girl. I love the sexy ratchet, every ratchet really need a G, girl. Every nigga try and get him a piece, but none can succeed, cause none of them mean T-double-D, and that's all you need, yeah, that's all you need, girl. Ratchet bad bitch and a lady. Ratchet bad bitch and a lady. For a ratchet bad bitch and a lady. 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 All in one, you just might fall in love. Next to the ceiling, the windows keep fogging up. You about your business, the money keep calling up. Red and her family, only thing she brawling for.
See loud, we go up, then we out. Leave a mark, but we don't go back. Teddy, my hotline blingin' when she wanted, she called me. Stuntin' they all free. Ratchet baddie and lady, she giving me all three. Body gotta be tamed, I show her that I'm a beast. Niggas think Halloween, try to trick and they treat. But she get back to the money, that's what she do every week. Could be a stripper, but she just do that for me. Like breakfast and them pinks from my GM. Not tryna be your BM. Bout checks, but barely check her DM. So I'm impressed when she undressing. Finesse king, she my sundress queen. Confident and dense, so don't let the world in. So her neighbors know my name better than her girlfriends. Twerk, twerk, ever she go tonight. Ratchet, but girl step to her, get the nod. Pretty, but throw 'em if it's been a problem. Talk or be swinging if it's gonna solve 'em. Hair done and nails done, man, everything slay. Don't need no nigga, man, everything paid. Told all my niggas and they think I'm crazy. From the ratchet, bad bitch and a lady. Ratchet, bad bitch and a lady. Ratchet, bad bitch and a lady.
Teddy Crooklyn, all in one, man. Ain't nothing like having that one. Teddy Crooklyn, all in one on all platforms, man. We're gonna take you guys out with Teddy Crooklyn, back to back Teddy Crooklyn, man. Catch me next Saturday at Hot 702.5 FM. Remember, man, we're striving for greatness on a daily basis. We are up now, not next, not later. But right now, this is Teddy Crooklyn without a bag. Peace.
If we chillin', now let's talk about a city league. Water feeling, let me boost your adrenaline. Heard you stripping South Perks, you be getting it. Whoa, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Whoa, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. By the money, by the credit card schemes. DMs jumping, it's just a whole lot of peas. She like these niggas, funny niggas, Steve Harvey. It say scam likely when she call me. Nasty, ride me like playing horsey love. We ain't all licky nani, yeah. Girl, it's something about the way you ride. Rubber bus almost came inside. You bought your money, had to make you mine. Ain't nothing funny, she said in due time. It ain't a curve, you just rather play defense. Rather be cautious, rather have penis. And she just wanna spend time, but sometime I ain't got the time to give. But when I got it, I'ma hit your line. This call, baby, I'ma hit your line again. Hey, I ain't worried about a nigga or a nigga bitch. If we chillin', now let's talk about a city league. Water feeling, let me boost your adrenaline. Heard you stripping South Perks, you be getting it. Oh, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Whoa, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Bitches hating, couldn't stop none. It's a room full of hoes, and you know you're not one. Hair always did, nails never not done. Ain't never need a nigga, got your own bag on. Sell weave and weave, baby TTG. I'm by the bag, that's what you see in me. And I know, yeah, girl, I know you. You done fucked enough clowns, you could start a circus. These niggas worthless with a burden. Late nights, I see you working. Louis Chanel on your purses. On God, on your mama. You never needed a dollar. I ain't worried about a nigga or a nigga bitch. If we chillin', now let's talk about it.